Good morning, dear students. Let's begin our next online lesson. And our theme for today is seasons. So, first question. How many seasons in a year? How many seasons in a year? Yes, you're right. There are 4 seasons in a year. There are 4 seasons in a year. They are spring, spring, summer, summer, autumn, autumn, and winter, and winter. There are 4 seasons in a year. Demek, hurmatli talabalar, yilda 4 ta fasl bor ekan. Bular spring, bahor, spring, bahor, summer, yoz, summer, yoz, autumn, kuz, hamda winter, qish. There are 4 seasons in a year. So, each season is good in its own way. Each season is good in its own way. Let's check the first season of the year. The season is spring. The season is spring. Spring in Uzbek is bahor. My first question for you. What season do you like best? What season do you like best? I like spring. I like spring. So, look, spring months. Spring months. What are spring months? What are spring months? First of all, let's collect. How many months in the year? How many months in a year? Yes, you're right. There are 12 months in a year. There are 12 months in a year. Spring months, they are March, March, April, April, and May. Repeat after me. March, April, and May. March, April, and May. They are spring months. They are spring months. So, weather. The weather, it's fine in spring. The weather is snow is melting in spring, and also it is sunny. It is fine. Snow is melting, and it is sunny. These are the weather which can be mentioned in spring season. So, read the text about the spring. Let's read the text. Spring comes and nature awakens from its winter sleep. The days become longer and the nights become shorter. The ground is covered with fresh green grass and the first spring flowers. How lovely the white snowdrops are. There are new leaves and blossoms on the trees. The birds begin to sing and build their nests. The air is fresh and the sun shines brightly. The days are warm and everything is full of life and joy. So now we read about the spring. Now we read about the spring season. So, when we talk about the weather, let's conclusion. When we talk about the weather in spring is very fine. The snow is melting and also it's very sunshiny. And spring months are April, March, May, and April. So, next, spring activities. Spring activities. To run boats, to plant seeds, and to plant trees, These are activities of the spring. These are activities of the spring. So, to plant seed demek ekin ekmoq, to plant trees daraxtlar ekmoq. So, next, spring. Now read the poem about the spring. Spring is coming soon. Grass is green and flowers blossom. Birds returning from the south. Bees are buzzing all about. Leaves are growing everywhere. Spring is finally here. So, when I ask you a question, what season do you like best? You can also choose one of the seasons. For example, what season do you like best? I can answer, I like spring. I like spring. Next question, why do you like spring? And we can also say, In spring, the weather is fine, the sun shining, and there are also the blossoming. The trees and the leaves are full of flowers. So that's why I like spring. So next season is summer. Yes, summer. Yes. So summer months. What are summer months? June, July, and August. These are summer months. So what happened in summer? What kind of weather will be in summer? It is hot in summer. It is sunny in summer. It is rainy in summer. Or it's windy, or it's cloudy. These are the weathers which are mentioned in summer season. So next, what kind of activities we can mention in summer? So to work, we can to swim at that time of season, we can sunbathe, we can to travel, we go to roller skate, we pick berries, we ride a bike, or maybe we hike, or we go to fishing. These activities are mentioned in summer season. So let's read the poem about the summer. Majority of them may be like the summer. So let's summarize. What about the summer we can say? Summer brings us nice warm sun for swimming, fishing, and lots of fun. For finding seashells in the sand, for sunbathing to get a tan. To do all these things and more at the beach and seashore. This mentioned in summer. So what we do in summer season. Next, our season is autumn. In American, we can also say it's fall, but in Britain, we can also say autumn. Autumn, this cues. So autumn months. What kind of months we mention in autumn? They are September, October, and November. These are autumn months. Let's repeat. September, October, and November. These are autumn months. So, what kind of weather we can see in autumn? So, it's wet, it's cloudy, it's rainy, it's windy. Of course, there are many rainy weather in autumn season. Autumn activities. So what do we do in autumn? So we go to pick up mushrooms. We together the harvest, and we collect leaves. So what happened in autumn also? The leaves on the trees becomes very, very beautiful. They are red, yellow, and green. So they looks very, very beautiful. Now winter. So let's read the poem about the autumn. Descending leaves fall to the ground, twisting round and round. Autumn season is almost here. The smell of freshness is also near. The creeps cool breeze snakes the leaves from the trees. Autumn takes away the green, golden bruise and brown is all that can be seen. So if we conclusion the season about the autumn, we can say the leaves looks very beautiful on the trees. The leaves become red, yellow, and green, and they are very beautiful on the trees. Winter. Winter is coldest season with short days and long nights, with frost and snow. But it is also a beautiful season when nature is sleeping under a clean, soft blanket of white snow. In winter, there are no birds in the trees and there are no flowers in the parks. Lovers of winter sport go skiing and skating and hockey playing. Winter is a wonderful season for children because they are very like snow and play with snowballs. So, winter months. Winter months are December, January, and February. So let's repeat. December, January, and February. These are winter months. These are winter months. You know that in winter is very, very cold weather. So, what kind of weather we can mention in winter? It is snowy, it is snowy, it is frosty, it is frosty, it is cold, and it's slippery, So this is the weather we can mention in the winter season. Now, winter activities. What kind of winter activities we can mention in the winter season? So we can ski, we can go to toboggan, to play snowballs. Majority of the children like to play snowballs, by the way. To make snowman. Snowman is also a very good like for children. To skate, also the winter activities. What do we do in winter? So winter clothes. If you know that in winter very, very cold and people are wearing more things than in summer or in other season. So what we are wearing in winter? Padded jacket, sweater we wear sweater, pants, fur coat, knit hat and scarf, boots, palinki in Russia, of course, and mittens. So these are winter clothes in winter. Now let's read the poem about the winter and also to make conclusion about this season. This is the season when mornings are dark and the birds do not sing in the forest and parks. This is the season when children ski and Father Frost brings the New Year tree. You know that New Year comes in winter. Majority of the people celebrate this holiday, yes, in every year. So now I give you a question and you can put some words where necessary. My favorite season, you can put your own answer. My favorite season, for example, my favorite season is autumn. Or maybe I like autumn, we can also say. Months are, and you should put the necessary words. I like, here we can put the word, because the weather is, here the word and. So read the text, read the sentence, and you should put the words. In, we can, and. I and my friends usually. Here we can put the necessary words. I often wear, here the word, here also the word, and to put the words. I like very much. And we can also to make a conclusion to the last sentence. Why I like this season, but not the other seasons. Maybe you like all the seasons and give your own answer for it. Seasons. So this poem is conclusion to all the season in all. In winter is cold and snowy. In winter is cold and snowy. Here we mentioned about the weather, what kind of weather we can mention in this time, this period of time. In summer it is sunny and fine. In summer it is sunny and fine. In autumn it is cloudy and rainy. In autumn it is cloudy and rainy. In spring I can jump up to the sky. In spring I can jump up to the sky. So these are about the weathers. So when we talk about let's make conclusion to our lesson. So our lesson about the seasons, about the weathers. So our new words of our theme are spring, summer, autumn, winter. So how many seasons in the year? We can also say there are 4 seasons in the year. They are spring, summer, autumn, and winter. So when I ask you a question, how many months in a year? We can also say there are 12 months in a year. They are January, February, March, April, May, April. I'm so sorry. There are 12 months in a year. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. So when we talk about the months, we can also say there are 3 months in each of the year. And we can also mention what are they in each of the season. In spring, what are the months in spring, what months in summer, what months in autumn, and also what months in winter. And when I ask you a question, what season do you like best? You can also choose one of these seasons. It may be summer, it may be winter, it may be autumn, or you may also say, I like all the seasons. And you can also say, why do you like this season? You can also say, why do you like this season, not that season? Maybe about the weather, maybe do you like rainy, maybe do you like snow weather. So this is our lesson. The home task for you to tell about your favorite season. What season do you like best and why? So our lesson is over. Goodbye. See you on our next lessons.